who decides what is productivity. Like, okay, the problem is that the market it always requires more productivity, but there's a certain point where like it doesn't become productive, that kind of stuff. That I have no idea how to answer.
Okay. So there's this new trend on TikTok, right? That people always show that like, join me on my 5 a.m. morning routine.
Oh,
kind of nonsense.
this one. Wash your face.
So like that gives an illusion of like how someone can be this productive, right? By being awake at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, you are up at 5 a.m. and then what?
The quality of work is very low.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot, but it's not high quality work, maybe. Or high value work.
Yeah.
Does the value of your work, right, is determined by how much money you can earn from that work?
No. No, it's definitely not.
Is it? Yeah, because most people is like, hey, this guy very successful. They're not talking about how happy you are. They're talking about how rich you are, right? Yeah. So like, I don't know. At what point does like earning money is like stop, right? It's really more like a personal.
I don't think there's a stop to it.
No,
钱不够用啊, money not enough.
No, there is. It's how much money you need is determined by yourself.
Yes.
You can always say no to more money. Right? You just say, okay, this is my life now, right? I'm pretty happy. I don't need more money. I can just continue this life. Right? The problem is that everyone. Okay, this was like what I forgot his name, but it's like Pirate Software Studios. This guy Thor, he's basically say that if you imagine you as a goldfish, so goldfish, right? When you give them a bigger pond, they'll grow to the size of the pond. So the bigger the pond you give them, the bigger they'll grow. But what happens when you reduce their pond? They cannot fit into the older pond anymore. So if you reduce your lifestyle expense to something that you know you are comfortable for like maybe the next 10, 15 years, once your pond goes bigger, right, you don't expand to it. You stay the same as much as possible for as long as possible. And then when say maybe something happens, then your pond goes down, right? You're able to fit back into your old pond anyways, despite having a bigger pond later.
But back to that, right? It's also like humans, we are naturally potentially greedy. I'm not saying everyone is greedy, but as we get more, we will elevate our lifestyle to a certain level, right? And then that's when you realize that like, shit, I don't have a lot left, so I need to earn more. So when you get more, then you elevate your lifestyle again, and then you realize that, all right, okay, there's still something out there that is better. We are all like digging into the social media world, so we see people living that life, and then we are like, oh, you know what?
Yeah,
let me try to do it.
Yeah, that's called lifestyle inflation, and
hedonistic lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a very hedonistic lifestyle inflation. It's a complete lifestyle inflation, and that's actually the one thing which is like you need to be very aware of your own lifestyle growth. So like rather than like yeah, you're right. Some people are greedy, so they just keep going. But the ability to tell yourself, no, I don't want more, right, is very difficult.
You pray.
You need to be very conscious of your choice to improve your life or to stay the same.